we're going to take the river cruise. We're under the bridge going up to Port Ewan apparently. Oh wait, that's the other bridge over there. So I don't know which bridge is which behind that building.
That one's under construction.
Oh, that's the old bridge, I guess. Yeah. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's under construction. And this is our boat, the Rip Van Winkle. All right, more later.
They're just coming out from under the bridge.
Anyway, here we are. We're on the Rondout Creek before departing. I don't know what some of these things are, but we got David right here. Say hi, David.
Hi.
So annoying, somebody with a video camera in your face. See, the water's not exactly clean. But this is we're at the back of the stern of the boat. And this is okay, we're just getting underway, pulling away from the dock very slowly.
Snack bar where you can get a variety of hot and cold snacks. They have hot dogs, cheeseburgers, wrap sandwiches, ice cream bars, chocolate bars, and hot drinks like coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and cappuccino. There's also a beverage bar up front where you can get bottled water, soft drinks, mixed drinks, 4 different kinds of draft beer, wine, and frozen drinks. There's hats, t-shirts, nautical jewelry, and other souvenirs up forward also. The restrooms are ahead. You're on the main deck behind the snack bar area. If you find anything out of order there, please let us know so we can get it fixed. Report spills so we can clean them up, and please use the trash receptacles located on both decks of the river. And turning south for Hyde Park. In the 1800s and early 1900s, this was called Rondout Harbor. It was the busiest harbor between New York City and Albany. It was home to the Cornell Steamboat Company, which at its peak had over 60 towing vessels, several passenger vessels, and it was the largest steamboat company in the country. The Delaware and Hudson Canal started 2 miles behind us in Eddyville, and that ran 108 miles west to Holmesdale, Pennsylvania. In that distance, it had 108 locks. It operated between 1828 and 1898 to bring coal from Pennsylvania to the Rondout, where it was stockpiled along the shore and then sent out around the region on barges. In the mid-1800s, the canal carried over 1 million tons of coal annually.
Yeah, I saw that.
In the late 1800s, railroads began to carry the coal, so use of the canal was discontinued.
It's a tugboat, I think. See all those things on the side? That's for moving barges, a tugboat.
Wow. I'll buy those. Ours with a crane on it.
I don't know what.
Over on the right-hand side is a graveyard of tugs and barges that were shoved up into the shallows 80 or 90 years ago when the owners had no further work for them on the river, and they were just left to rot away.
That explains what that is.
It's a big barge over there.
Oh yeah, off in the distance, yeah. That's the Hudson.
Oh, we're opening up into it.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go in it?
Oh yeah. That's what the guy says.
That's pretty cool. Old crane.
That old power shovel.
Coming up on the left-hand side is what remains of a floating dry dock that was built on the roundabout in 1928.
That guy over there is like standing.
Oh yeah. There's a lighthouse up there.
What?
Lighthouse, I think. Let me get it.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Yeah, that's a lighthouse.
There's that big barge.
Oh yeah.
Because the Rondout was such a busy harbor, a lighthouse was needed to mark the entrance. The first Rondout lighthouse operated between 1837 and 1867. That was a single-story wood frame structure that sat on this point of land on the right-hand side. The second one operated between 1867 and 1915. That was a two-story bluestone structure that sat on the round stone foundation you see over on the right-hand side. In the late 1800s, the Army Corps of Engineers installed dikes or jetties on either side of us to control the silting problem in the harbor, so that lighthouse was no longer in a good position to mark the entrance. The third Rondout lighthouse was begun in 1913 and first lit in 1915. That sits out here at the end of the jetty on the left-hand side. There was a manned lighthouse station until 1954 when the Coast Guard abandoned it and automated it. It still was a fully working lighthouse, but it's completely automated.
They're pretty cool.
This particular lighthouse didn't get electricity until 1946. Up until that time, oil was used to fire the tower light and also for household purposes. The lighthouse is currently owned by the city of Kingston.
Oil was used to fire the light.
Even with electricity?
They didn't have electricity then.
They just had electricity came in like 1946.
Yeah, but up until that time, he said oil was used to fire the...
Wow.
Look at those wide areas of...
Yeah, what is that? Is that lily pads?
Looks like it.
They have like a designated spot.
Yeah, what's over there? There's something over on the other side there.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got paddle wheels. It looks like, and it's got a conveyor going up the front.
Lighthouse. Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at there on the other side of those lily pad things.
Yeah, it's good.
It looks like it's designed to eat those lily pads or something.
If you look to your left or up north about 3 1/4 miles, you'll see the Kingston-Rhinecliff Bridge. And that bridge opened up in 1957 and put the Kingston-Rhinecliff ferry system out of business. There had been a ferry operating between Cliff is that little village directly across the river from the lighthouse. The former eastern terminus of that ferry system is where you see the ramp coming down to the water's edge.
I lived in Connecticut when I was a kid. We used to have to take that bridge to come to visit my grandparents.
Oh, did they live up in camp?
No, they lived in Kingston.
Oh.
But my mom was afraid of heights, and she really had a hard time going over that bridge. You look over the edge, and it's like 100 plus feet, and you could fall. There's some mountains in the background.
Look at her wake.
Yeah. There it is in the back.
What is that? That big...
Looks like an apartment complex.
It's huge.
Yeah, I would say that's the big old apartment complex. Might be condos since it's on the river and it's got a view, and it's maybe better real estate, so they might have made condos out of it.
Diameter. The keeper's house. The city of Hudson, located 20 miles north of Kingston, was once a major whaling port. In 1783, a group of whalers from Nantucket who were tired of being harassed by the British Navy decided to move to a new location. After looking at other sites in Connecticut and southern New York, they found a deep water port at Hudson, so they moved their ships and families there. Then they went to sea to hunt for whales and were often gone for a year or more. Other whaling companies were established in Newburgh and Poughkeepsie, and at one time there were 30 whaling ships operating from the Hudson River. The largest cargo of sperm whale oil ever brought into the United States was on a ship from Hudson. The industry began to decline in 1800 with the advent of kerosene or coal oil as illuminating fuel, and it was ended completely by about 1840.
Cool ride then. Train's going right behind him. Right under him? That is. It's interesting.
Oh, the train stops.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Must be like a train station.
Yeah, a train station, maybe in a boat station. That's interesting.
Stopping by the lighthouse.
That looks like a Amtrak. Huh. And then there's the Kingston Rhine Cliff Bridge again. And Kingston Lighthouse. As we head up the Rondout Creek.
reminder, the photographs that were taken as you boarded this morning are available for purchase down below next to the snack bar. Thank you.